Okay, well in this video we're going to show you a few tricks of the trade. When you first start building your website, the first screen you'll get taken to is the theme selector. Here you will select a theme that suits you. Now one of the big things to remember here is you can change the theme for your website as many times as you want. A couple of things I want to point out on this page. First of all, these little icons, they're quite important. This one here tells you that this theme has a responsive layout. That means it will adjust to any mobile device that you're wanting to read your website on. The other one that's really important is this one down here, and that means that you can change the header image at any time that you want. Not all the sites can do that. This one here is responsive, but you can't change the header image, okay? So just remember that when you're looking for your theme. But as I said, you can change the theme as many times as you want. So let's get started. I particularly like this theme down here because it's a nice, simple, easy theme for our first website. It's responsive and I can change my header image. So I simply click install and I install my theme. So once our theme is downloaded, we simply need to change a few things on the site to personalize it to ourselves. Now I'm going to point out a few things that are going to make that easier for you. The first thing I'm going to do is let's have a look at the toolbar across the top. Here you've got page settings. This is where you add a new page. It's where you also can change your header image if you want to. Over here you can select the type of layout that you want. These are all the different types of page layouts. I like the one we're on, so we're going to stick with that. This one over here is the edit theme. And if I want to change the theme and go for a completely different theme, I simply click on this change website theme. And that'll take me back to all the themes and I choose the one that I want. Each time I change my theme, it remembers what content I've added to my previous theme, so all of that work is not lost. Okay, so let's get started. Now, as I move my cursor around, you'll notice that each time I go over a particular area, the box highlights. And that's how you edit it. Simply point and click. So the first thing we want to do is I want to add one more page to it. Okay, so we've got about, home, and contact. Let's add a page. Page settings, add new page. I want to call this page family. Okay, done. And it's added the page to my menu. Now, I don't want it to sit on the end there. They'll always come to the right-hand side when you add them, any new page. But I want to move that up there. How do I do it? Well, I simply click Edit on the box, grab my page, move it up to where I want, and click Save Changes. And it's done. Now I want to change my title. Okay, this is where I can put my personal name, my company name, whatever it may be. Click Edit. And in here I can do two things. I can change my subtitle and my main title. So here I'm going to put my name. And here I'm going to add something. And I'm going to save the changes. Okay, so as you can see, those changes are now reflected in my website. Now, one of the big things that I want to show you is how to change an image. Simply highlight the image, click Modify, and the screen will be brought up. Now notice there's two pictures here. This is a site-wide picture, and this is just the home page picture. Now I can change the picture for each individual page, or I can change the picture that's seen right throughout the site. In this case, I just want to change the picture for my home page. So I click Change Image. I can go to my uploaded photos, I can go to my stock photo library, which there's thousands of photos in there, or I can upload a new image. Now I happen to know that in my files there's a great photo of some kids playing on a beach, so we're going to use that one. Select image. Now this is the part I really want to show you because this is where it can get a little bit confusing, but once I've shown you this, it'll be simple. This is where we crop and resize our pictures. In here, if I was to click Insert Image right now, what I'll get in my website is exactly the highlighted area there, okay? And obviously I don't want that, I want the whole picture. So I bring it down to the size I want, and then I click Insert Image. Now obviously I can crop the image any way I want. I can bring it in shorter, and then I can insert the image, and that's what will appear on my website. In this case, I want it a bit bigger, so we're going to take it right out to the edges. Now, at this point, it's a good time for me to tell you this. Image sizes are very important. And by that I mean the amount of space that they take up affects how quickly your website loads. So try and keep your pictures to about 500 KB, okay? Insert your image, and now on my home page I have this image. On the rest of my site I have this image. I click Save Images, and as you'll see, it now loads that image to my home page. And at that point there, we have basically built our site. And there you have it. You've just built your first website in less than 5 minutes, and it's that easy. Those basics will get you through the entire website builder. It really is as simple as point, click, and save. Hope you enjoyed it, and good luck building your site.